Top of the morning. It's the Date Master checking in. We have come to the head of the proverbial question, or should I say, the proverbial topic, which is the high value man. Can a man without money be high value? And what we're going to do with this question is break down one, what makes a person high value, and two, who determines what is high value. So, with this whole high value wave going, shout out to Kevin Samuels, he's basically carved out an archetype of the pretty much most desired male by the opposite gender. What has been found out is that most women, if not all women, desire one of these males, but the X factor for them that comes into play, they only desire these quote unquote high value men once they either failed at a mission, or two, they completed something else and now they're looking for the other half as a complete package. So what does this look like? You have the baby mama, the the common baby mama, 200 plus weave, but she may have a nice job, etc. The profile. She comes to this man bearing two bastard children, looking for him to take care of the mistakes that the last man left. She's looking for someone to clean up her mess. You have the other one, which is the college grad, the PhD, whoever, whatever. And she pursued a career. She excelled in academics. No knock on this whatsoever. But she excelled at academics. She's a career woman. So now she's looking, she's over the hill. She's in her mid-30s, pushing 40, sometimes late 20s, but this is still kind of late in the game. Not impossible, but a little late in the game. 29 going into 30. So you have these women who are looking for these high value men because they look at themselves as high value women based upon their career and money and certain achievements. But this is not the case. Our attraction is not symmetrical. We don't look for the same things in each other. So what makes a man high value? In my humble opinion, it would be his character, his integrity, his code, his moral fiber, the intangibles, his loyalty to his cause, his loyalty to, you know, worthy causes, righteous causes, whatever you want to, put in that category. You can see the good in him, even though it may not be, celebrated from a celebrity standpoint, but he has the qualities of a righteous man. This is a man who values himself. If you don't value yourself, you can't be high value. You have no value because you haven't given yourself any value. You have to give yourself value, and then you see how others perceive it. You don't wait on outside validation. You validate yourself through results. That's the only thing that should be in your mind, is the result of my grind. What am I doing and why am I doing it? So your results make you have value. Now, what do you want to get results in? A lot of men would like to get results in women, having a sexual hall pass or, marathon with as many women as they possibly can. You have the men who are more focused on business endeavors, looking for financial gain, financial freedom, and financial abundance. So they put their energy into things that bring out those results. And it varies. We all have a thing that we like to do, that we like to spend money on, whether it's jewelry, cars, clothes, sneakers, vacations, whatever that may look like to you. So results is going to be the key ingredient into you being high value, because if you don't focused on results, you're not focused on developing yourself and making yourself high value or of value. What we have come into now in today's society is that the women feel that they can give you value. The women feel that they get to determine a man's value. Picture that. A woman that's 200 plus with somebody else's hair in her head, kids by other men, telling you that you're not valuable. Telling you that you're not valuable. Just because her standards are one thing, that doesn't necessarily mean she adheres to them. Because if that was the case, she would be married to the man of her standards and who she chose to give 2 kids or even one child to before marriage, before a firm commitment for family. The thing with these women is they want what they want, and then once they get it, or if they have trouble getting it, they're going to reach out to a man and manipulate him in whatever way she sees fit, whether it's putting you in the friend zone, having you come and fix on the car. Oh, I have a leak in my house. I have, it's a spider, and you come and bring her that attention. She doesn't. She can kill the spider. She can really call someone to come and fix it. She can do some of these things, but the fact that she can get you out of your bed at 11 o'clock at night to come and do something with no reward attached to it on the end, this gives her ego the vitamins that she needs. So then when you start describing her, or you start listening to her describe her standards, it's everything she would want a trick or a slave to be. Everything for her, nothing for him. But a man without money definitely can be high value, because everyone doesn't want to live this lavish life of luxury. Everyone doesn't want to live in that reality. Some people want a small house in the country. Some people want to get off the grid. So whatever you're doing to bring out the reality that you want to live, you will give yourself the value to make this happen. Again, we come into a space where we listen to these women give their standards about us and tell us if we qualify or not when they don't qualify. I talk about this, what I see on this internet. I see violent women fighting, cussing, running people over with cars, shooting other women in the head. And then on the other hand, you got them 200 plus, 250 plus, giving you a list of men that they won't date, critiquing the men that she's on a date with. And I'm asking, what kind of men are we dealing with? You are your standard in women. If you don't want high echelon women, you don't want top tier women, bad chicks that's doing something, then you're not. Your value is going to be contingent upon that. It is going to be contingent upon that, but they don't get to give you the value. You give them the value because you're bringing them into your world. If you're going to bring a chick into your world, you got to have some. She got to come in with a syllabus. Here's your syllabus. This is what's going to happen. This is what's not going to happen. This is what we focus on. This is what we're going to be doing. If you with that, then we can rock. If not, I don't want to waste your time. Neither do I want you to waste mine. You go into in a relationship being the girl. You the chick in the situation, in the scenario. You ain't even dropped your nuts yet. You arguing with her, explaining yourself, and I gotta take this up with the wife. I don't know, man. Let me check with my woman and see. What? You gotta check in. Because if you don't check in, you feel that you will be punished with the removal of sex because you have to pay for it. Either you have to pay for it with attention, or you have to pay for it with money, or you have to pay for it with both. Some chicks charge a high premium, and you guys pay it willingly. And this is where they get the audacity to say what's the proverbial high value or not high value male. Now, you also have an X factor, the charisma, the 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 energy. The most important thing that a woman wants from you is going to be your energy. She wants to feel this rush of endorphins. She wants to feel you. You know when you have a chick attached to you and you grab her a certain way, you can feel that energy. You got her in the palm of your hands. She's submitted to you. That feeling is that chemistry that's natural. That's the natural order. A lot of you guys not really have an opportunity to interact with women and have these real time experiences. All of your sexual or your escapades or interactions with women are not going to lead to sex. That's something else I want to discuss. Don't always have sex on the brain. Some of these chicks you have to vet. Most of them you have to vet. Yeah, most of them you have to vet. If you're going to, well, all of them will be vetted if you're going to bring them into your. If you're trying to get romantic and do intimate and relationship shit, you got to vet all the chicks you're gonna do that with. But sometimes you just casual, bang bang. Depending on your age group, I understand if you're still doing it. But if you're over a certain age, the casual run in with the women, I have this concept that is basically kicking a woman while she's down, because I know she's using this sex to medicate versus go get the therapy she needs. She rather medicate by letting me drop dick in her until she can't take it anymore. This is the therapy that we're doing. It's trauma bonding. They looking for someone to ease this pain, but I'm really not easing your pain. I'm just scratching the itch. I'm just scratching the itch that you have because you're bored. You want that feeling. That's why these women are acting the way that they're acting and talking the way that they're talking. They're going through a meltdown. They're going through a meltdown due to the lack of the interactions, one, that they're used to, or two, that they're looking for. Look at the wave of the women who has taken the risk of getting the BBL, going overseas to get these mommy makeovers. I did a show. I'm gonna drop the link. I had did a show. I was running my live podcast called Double Cup Convos, and we had a panel of women. It's about 5. All of these women had procedures, and they was giving out the prices of said procedure. I'm gonna put the link in the description. And I want you to just see and listen to this. This is like 2017. We're way ahead of the curve. This is like 2017 we're doing this, 2018. And they're talking about the doctors and the countries that they flew to get these procedures. So we're going to definitely wrap this one up, man. I want to get y'all thoughts, y'all comments. Like the video, subscribe. Like I said, I'm gonna come back and drop that link in the description. Y'all check out this live experience with these women that have flew to other countries and paid thousands of dollars to get another tier of men to do them the same way the last tier just did. It's the Date Master.